I don't have no reason for you to say no, but right now, no, I can't do it. Can we do this another day or something?
We need to do it today.
Why?
Just because the owner's here and he wants everything done.
May I speak to him?
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, I never got one of those. I mean, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I'm figuring since he's coming here.
All right, so before we went to the properties today, we actually spoke with our attorneys, the real estate attorneys, and the attorneys instructed us to discover any potential damages to the properties or any issues. Now, the properties that you guys are going to see, also the tenants that we're talking to, at the time, they're non-performing tenants, meaning that they're not paying their rent, they're late on rent. We started the eviction proceedings or we're about to, all right? You're going to get a declaration sent to you. It's a COVID declaration. Anytime your financial status changes, all you have to do is fill that out once a month. So in this case, when we're talking to the tenants, I'm really trying to figure out what the problem is, because when a tenant hasn't paid rent for like a year or 8 months or 9 months or whatever it is, they're going to get evicted and they're going to be homeless. Talking to them, I'm trying to figure out if they're trying to BS me or if they really have a problem. And so you guys will see in the clip, I'm just trying to be as kosher and politically correct as possible. At the same time, not to be a pushover, right? Because if you are, people will walk all over you. But if you have good grounds to stand on, and you've good arguments, and you're coming from the right place, generally, the tenants don't bother you too much.
Major things that was going on.
He didn't even know either.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. I'm figuring since he's coming here, he's obviously being the messenger to run his back. You feel me? Let y'all know. So I mean, I
he's
don't
not
know.
the messenger. With these lower income neighborhoods and tenants, you have to understand, they're all people just like you and I. They might be more rough on the edges, but at the end of the day, they just want a place to live. They will pay rent if they could. I will say majority of them are not out to get landlords like most people think. They're not out to purposely not pay rent. Most of them don't pay rent because they have some type of hardship. So us as a landlord, we just want to be very fair. Most of the time we want to make sure that the business is running the way that it's supposed to. From time to time you run into tenants that really have a hardship, and you will do what you can as a landlord to help them. However, you have a responsibility
to do so also
as a tenant. Yeah.
And I got that understanding.
Main objective was to, one, be on the same page as them. And then I'm trying to figure out if they're trying to get over on us, on the company, by not paying rent. But with the people that I was talking to, they seem like good people. I want to end this by saying, for all of landlords out there, a situation like COVID is a very good reminder and a very solid and serious reality check, testing your methods and testing your game plans and testing your investment strategies. Throughout this entire COVID pandemic, and still going on right now, the one thing I learned is that Section 8 for these lower income neighborhoods, that's like gold. Government backed rents paid to the landlords on the first every single month after month, that is gold. Before I was told otherwise, like, hey, you shouldn't do Section 8 because tenants are horrible, because X, Y, and Z. However, through the pandemic, the properties that have performed 100% mostly are Section 8 tenants and properties. So that's the one major lesson I learned. After everything's said and done, I hope that in the future, if you're a tenant watching this, or if you're a landlord watching this, if you're a tenant, hey man, just do what is right. Just do what's right. Pay your rent if you can. Don't try to get over on people, because if you start living like that, your whole life will revolve around a false philosophy of trying to get over on people, and I can guarantee you your life is not going to turn out very well. For landlord, if you're struggling right now, if COVID is detrimental to you, I always say try to ride it out as much as possible. If you need to borrow money, borrow money. If you need to sign up for grants or do whatever you can to get over this hump and get over this period, so be it, right? Because if you can survive this year and a half, 2 years of COVID, once you're out of this pandemic, out of this miserable period, I believe that you'll be okay. You know, if you can survive something like this moving forward, you'll be all right.